school to be a medic. Now, I love that idea because now as the military has to share sometimes with other branches of service, let's say you're in a unit and your corpsman gets shot. Well, you can take an Army medic and stick in his place, and he can be a medic exactly like the corpsman was. They were all trained the same.
Right.
So, I get that part. I mean, I'm kind of rambling off a little bit on this, but I guess my point.
Are we taking a pee break tonight?
No pee break. I guess my point is I just don't understand, how we can get through a bunch of presidents and maybe we don't agree with them or maybe we don't like them, but we still respect the office. And now, you have one of the most hated people on the planet as president. And, it bothers the crap out of me because there's no respect. I still respected Obama. Had I had a chance to go to the White House to meet the president and tour the White House, sure, I'd go meet Obama. I'd tour the White House. I'd take it. It doesn't mean that I would completely change my political beliefs or anything like that, but I'd shake his hand. He's a president. I got enough respect for that. And bless you.
Thank you.
But if I were in military uniform, I'd salute him because he's the president. I don't understand the world today. It's hard enough to find somebody in their early 20s who is willing to work. I've got a pretty good crew now, but man, there for a while it's hard to find somebody because a lot of young people just don't want to work. They're just lazy. They want everything given to them, and I think that's part of the problem of where we are today with the youth movement. They want to tell you how to fix the world, but they don't want to get off their ass and try to do it themselves.
Well, I think, of all people, I think the person that summed this up the best, have you seen the video floating around the internet of Ellen DeGeneres? And she went to a sporting event. I can't remember what it was, but sat next. Oh, it was a football game, Green Bay in Dallas. She sat next to George W. Well, I guess she caught a lot of flack over it. I thought this, I thought that, blah, blah, blah. You're friends with a Republican.
Well, they're friends and have been for a long time.
Yeah. And she very eloquently explained she doesn't base her friends on their political beliefs. Like, she has plenty of friends that think different than she does. That doesn't mean they can't be friends. They just have a difference of opinion. And she talked about how people need to respect that about each other. Like, there doesn't need to be all this stupid division.
No.
But that, as liberal as she is, that was, I mean, God bless her for putting a little bit of common sense into the public forum to discuss,
Yeah. And thank you for stepping up, Ellen DeGeneres. You people,
we love having you as a listener.
Right. People, we need people like this who a lot of people like, because a lot of people like a lot of actors and actresses and,
but we need role models to step forward and do that.
Exactly. You don't let Matt Damon get up and take a microphone and start talking about politics, and damn sure don't let De Niro.
Oh God,
that son of a bitch. I used to love that guy. Used to love him.
I know, man. He's.
You looking at me? Yeah, I'm looking at you. You freaking moron.
You know what Twitter account I miss? Speaking of politics and celebrity.
Oh God, I miss it. I want to play the music so bad and pull his tweet up and put it in there because I miss James Wood's tweet of the week so badly. Did you hear a little Bernie wanting to come out?
Oh, I did. I heard Bernie about to show up.
Yeah,
Bernie's recovering.
Bernie he's suspended his campaign because he got a free fix on his heart because, well, it's free.
We could actually replace James Wood's tweet of the week with Bernie Sanders' tweet of the week.
That's true.
Because he's got some, he's not being funny, but he's got some funny tweets.
Yeah, he kind of does. Not as epic as James Woods. Because James Woods would just put it right out there. Just right out. And I can't believe it's been, I think, April since James Woods has been on Twitter.
Yeah.
I can't believe.
I don't know what happened.
Because I've had many a time where I'm like, screw this, I'm getting off social media, blah, 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 blah. And then you get off of it. And then like a month later, you're like, yeah, I kind of miss it. I'll get back on it. Right. Yeah, no, he's been off since April. And
dude, the best story about him, as much hell as he was giving Alyssa Milano all the time, when they had that fire and she needed help with her horses, he was the one that went and helped her with her horses.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's just a solid dude, man. I mean,
yeah, it's again, you're having a war of words, but he's still human enough to just go do it. Now, would that favor have been, had things been switched, would it have been her going to help him? Probably not.
That's an interesting question.
Probably not. And there's a lot of other stuff, man. There's a lot of other stuff going on in the world. I don't know if you know this or not, but GM workers are threatening to strike. And I mean, they are threatening to put the automotive industry into a spiral.
Like, what's wrong with them?
Well,
I want to talk to the manager.
The bad part about it is Detroit is just basically got back on its feet and standing up.
Yeah,
and if this is just going, if this happens, it's going to cripple Detroit.
Those poor people up there, dude. Detroit. Oh my God.
Yeah, they took it on the chin. And
what's the town up there that has their water problems?
Flint.
Yeah, oh my God, man! Did you ever watch that series on Netflix about Flint?
Yeah,
you just felt sorry for those people, man. Like, God dang!
Not only that, I felt sorry for the cops. There's like 100 citizens per cop or something. It's more than that.
Something crazy.
Yeah. The like Chelsea, Oklahoma has like 5 times as many cops per people
per capita.
Yeah, per capita. So it's crazy up there. And they just got back on their feet, and now GM's threatening to put everything in a spiral, which, kind of, I understand why unions.
Is it just a power play though?
I think it is. Well, yeah, it's all over pay and benefits. I mean, what else is it? It's not gold.
Those employees have to realize if they do that, it's going to affect them too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're not under an umbrella of safety on this deal.
No, and it's going to make Ford and Chrysler just look bomb.com. So, this can really, really, really hurt GM badly, and could put a bad flavor. Yeah, man, I had to bring some of the early 2000s back. Bomb.com. And anyways, GM's going to spiral again if this happens, and Ford and Chrysler are just going to, and Toyota, are just going to spiraling upward. To be honest with you, I'm not the biggest GM fan right now as it is, having a pickup that's not paid for that I can't afford to fix. I mean, literally,
that whole story is like a movie. Like, that is just like a bad John Candy movie.
And there's nothing I can do about it.
No, not a damn thing.
No, it's out of warranty. It's, I'm just now to the point to where I owe what the truck is worth. So, yeah. So now, if I basically go trade it in, it's just going to be a zero deal. So I've paid $4.
That is, man. That whole story is just like a bad comedy of errors, man. It is horrible.
It's a bad dream, dude. That truck is not run in a year. A year. $564 a month I pay on that truck.
Just sitting in that driveway. You could have a nice boat that's doing the same thing.
And it's been sitting there because, I need about 6 large to, the thing about it is, if it were a regular truck with a regular engine, we wouldn't be talking. This is no big deal.
You had to get that hybrid.
Yeah, I had to go buy the electric truck to help the environment and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well.
Damn it, AOC, look what your shit causes.
Yeah, and it has a proprietary software that is only for the hybrid truck, and you can't jailbreak it, you can't change anything in it. It's connected to electric motors as well, and by the way, the cylinder bank that you have to be able to get to fix this thing is shrouded underneath a lath of wires and cables that carry about 300 volts through it. And
I'm so high right now. I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's like I'm speaking French.
hearing like every third word. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about right now?
It's like I could be speaking French, calling you a whore, and you'd be like, God, that's the most.
It just started hitting me when you started that little dissertation on the truck, and I was like, man, that felt like you talked about that for like 7 minutes solid.
You know, the funny part about it is when you're high, time goes slow.
Low.
Like you can look at
here's
clock,
what I was thinking.
and 10 minutes
when you were talking about the truck. Did you see the clip of the town hall meeting that AOC had, and the lady stood up and started saying that we need to start eating babies?
No.
You haven't seen this?
No.
I thought I sent it to you. I sent it to Simo, and
no.
She gets up at a town hall meeting and she starts telling AOC, like, what you're wanting to do is good and all, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Each of us is leaving a carbon footprint, and we must start eating the babies. Of course, the room gets silent, but she keeps going on about we must start eating the babies.
That's how she got elected.
That chick just walked in there. Like, I mean, she was, I don't know what happened to her after that little speech, but before it, she walking around freely among everybody. Doesn't that scare the shit out of you?
Yeah, a little bit, because she's probably just left that meeting and went back to chowing down on some kids. So
wouldn't it be crazy if, like, you hear about it and went to her apartment and she'd been eating kids or something crazy like that?
So what are you eating? A drumstick? That looks like an arm. Are you sure
like
that's not chicken? Are you sure that's chicken? Is that doesn't look like that? Looks like you took an arm off of a doll and deep fried it.
I was gonna say it would look like we were little boys. We took an arm. We I don't even know why we did it. We snapped the arms off some little girl in the neighborhood doll.
Totally F with their Barbies, dude.
My brother burned it, and I was thinking like that would just be a bigger version of that, man.
It's exactly what we would do. We'd steal all the girls' Barbies and put them in our Jeeps and set them little plastic Jeeps afire. And what are you doing? Burning all the commies, man. We're burning the commies.
Dude, when Cabbage Patch Dolls first came out at Christmas, my brother and I kidnapped my cousin's Cabbage Patch doll, and we literally got to the point that we cut letters out of magazines and newspapers and made a ransom note.
Let me tell you something about Cabbage Patch Dolls. My sisters both loved those Cabbage Patch Dolls, and my sisters both still have Cabbage Patch Dolls in the original boxes. Do you have any idea what those are worth?
I was going to say, that has to be worth a mint, dude.
Those dolls are, man, if she sold about 4 of those dolls, she could buy a nice car, man. A pretty nice car.
Man, they're worth that much?
Well, one of them's worth like, one that she's got's worth like $3,500.
No kidding?
Yeah, well, because it's one that it's God dang it.
You know too much about Cabbage Patch Dolls.
No, it's not that. It's just
like, whoa, bro, is there something you need to tell me?
No, because you're going to be like, well, maybe you are racist. This one's black, and it's worth a lot of money because they didn't make a lot of them. So,
really?
Well,
they made the black Cabbage Patch Dolls less than they made the white ones. Now, we're not trying to stir the pot here, but like they had a minority of Cabbage Patch Dolls. Is that what you're telling me?
But look at your Cabbage Patch buying public. Look at your demographic. Right.
Well, that's an easy way to camouflage it.
Oh my God!
I think they did it on purpose, man.
Yeah, Jesus. Let's talk about something that's a little less depressing than apparently my racism.
Okay, I'm in.
Tulsa police have said that they're not. They're just going to be like, you know what? They're tits. Just let them show their boobs. We're not going to do anything about it. Oklahoma City, on the other hand, listened to the state attorney general, and state attorney general seems to think that nope, this is definitely illegal. So the Oklahoma City police are going to be arresting for this. But
yeah,
Tulsa police are like, they're boobs.
That was a horrible segue. First, some people may not know what we're speaking of right now.
Yeah, well, but we've gone from Cabbage Patch to tits. Okay, Cabbage Patch to bare tits. Catch up, kids. Catch up.
Yeah, the story is on the street that they passed a law in 5 states now, Oklahoma being one of them. It's legal